This week I'm going to start off with the topic of what are your thoughts on the Reimann Zeta hypothesis? B and Ben. Hello everyone, this is Monday Ben here. One of my fantastic friends knows that I do mathy things and so suggested the Reimann Zeta hypothesis, which is a relatively complicated number theory thing. Basically, my understanding is that if it's true, then there could be a lot of interesting, cool stuff about prime numbers. So basically, my thoughts on it are I need to know more about number theory. So, Tuesday Ben, what are your thoughts on making decisions before you do your research? I'm still not left-handed. Do. So you might be wondering, Ben, who in their right mind doing things without doing their research? Who would do that? And what I have to say to you is middle schoolers writing mature fan fiction, Avatar: The Last Airbender the movie, and local elections. So Wednesday Ben, what are your thoughts on elections? Elections in general are really interesting. You have people that in order to do well, they need to be egocentric, being voted on upon people who don't want people who are too egocentric. It's really kind of backwards. So the people who are getting elected have to be egocentric enough to do well, but not too egocentric enough to get elected, unless it's for a local election, in which case you either need to get your name out there or you need to be listed first. And then you need to both convince enough people to vote so that you win, but not too many of the people who would vote for someone else. It's already backwards. Like, regardless of how you set up the how you vote, which mathematical opinions on that. So, Thursday Ben, what are your thoughts on backwards? Just thinking about the word backwards, I'm thinking about other similar words like opposite, or unusual, or strange, paradoxical. And I think about how subtly different each of those are. We feel like there is a objective opposite to things, but backwards is always a social thing. And I'm thinking about backwards into, oh man, that was so backwards. Yeah, because if someone is actually just moving backwards, I think we can self-define when we're moving backwards. I think we know. This video is probably not going to make much sense. I think I've said enough on backwards. I think I need to think more about backwards. I think backwards will show up in another video someday in the future. I hope it will, so that I can have more thoughts on it. Friday Ben, what are your thoughts on self-definition? One thing that I was really thinking about today was about how by creating language for experiences, it really provides power to oneself. Like being able to describe discrimination based on gender or based on sexual orientation, other things like that, really allow for social justice to start. And that is all tied into self-definition, as opposed to letting other people define who you are. What would be the next question is, what are your thoughts on queer? So if you have an answer to that, put it down in the comments. Or, if you have a suggestion for what are your thoughts on blank, please feel free to put them down in the comments. For those who've never seen, I'm excited to meet you. For those that I have, till the next time I greet you, sweet dreams! Yeah, good. I love you. Goodbye. This video is probably not going to make much sense.